Thunderbolts is nearly flawless throughout, but the third act of the latest MCU picture is where this unexpected underdog story truly shines. What initially appears to be a lighthearted road trip film about a rogue gang of antiheroes quickly transforms into an existential narrative of grief, addiction, and coping strategies, making this Marvel's most profound film in a long time. If you're not into Marvel pondering the meaning of life and prefer some fun superhero action, don't worry, there's enough of that too, not to mention some massive developments that will affect the Marvel Cinematic Universe forever. Thunderbolts continues where several other Marvel tales left off, following an unusual gang of semi-reformed criminals in a universe where the Avengers are now disassembled. This new dysfunctional team consists of the new Black Widow, U.S. Agent, Ghost, Red Guardian, Winter Soldier, Taskmaster, and Bob. As they unite to stop a cataclysmic threat, a new squad of heroes will emerge from the ashes of this surprisingly emotional tale's total mayhem. And it may not be the one you anticipate. With his newfound pals scattered around the unknown, Bob has spent a significant amount of time getting cozied up to Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, who aims to harness Bob's abilities to make him the world's greatest hero. Her assistant's advice is ill-advised, as she believes Bob's background of mental illness and substance addiction may render him unstable. This is ignored by the arrogant Valentina, who dresses Bob up in a nice new outfit while she waits for the shadow operatives she attempted to dispose of. The Thunderbolts trace Valentina to her new headquarters of operations, the skyscraper formerly known as Avengers Tower, thereby resolving the question of who purchased the building from Tony Stark during the events of Spider-Man Homecoming. Valentina then shows the squad to Bob, who has undergone a Superman-like transformation into the potential new hero. Sentry, Valentina assigns Bob to take care of the bunch, whom he dispatches with great ease, but the kind-hearted soul refuses to kill them. Bob's benevolence quickly devolves into grandiose fantasies, resulting in the activation of the kill switch and the end of Valentina's endeavor, or so she thought. The kill switch did not kill Bob, rather it permitted the Void, a malevolent and powerful parallel personality formed in the same experiment that gave Bob his abilities, to take over his body. The ominous force soon begins using his powers to turn people into shadows and encase New York City in total darkness. And Yelena decides to enter the darkness and try to save her friend. Once inside this void, Yelena is confronted with a series of traumatic visions of her past, but eventually finds Bob, who has had his own fair share of repressed trauma thanks to a very unfortunate upbringing. Like the Void's victims, Bob is also a prisoner, but when Yelena is joined by her other comrades, they band together to help Bob escape this shadow realm. As painful as it may be for Bob, the team works through his most horrific recollections, quickly dealing with the shadows of his violent father and a meth-addicted Bob in a chicken costume. Bob eventually confronts the Void, who continues to reinforce the bad tendencies that have taken hold of Bob in his daily existence. The negative energy nearly engulfed Bob, but his new friends were able to help him see the light and keep the Void at bay. With the Void defeated, New York and its inhabitants are restored to their original conditions, but Valentina has one more loose end to tie up. As the squad approaches the elusive opponent to bring her to justice, they are met with an unexpected press conference. Valentina, praising the team's bravery in repelling the newest threat to New York, debuts these so-called Thunderbolts under a new name, the New Avengers, revealing what the film title's asterisk is all about. While the crew is hesitant to work with Valentina, they eventually accept the new honor, as long as they keep Valentina in line. Thunderbolts being a New Avengers film all along creates a lot of intriguing issues for the future, such as how other heroes like Captain America and Thor will react to this news, as well as how this team will deal with otherworldly dangers. These and other mysteries will undoubtedly be answered when the gang reunites for Avengers Doomsday. In Thunderbolt's post-credits scene, Yelena and the squad discuss a space crisis. They check the monitors, which then show an image of the Fantastic Four's space rocket speeding through the sky. This appears to be a rather obvious spoiler for the ending of the Fantastic Four, First Steps, which takes place in an alternate reality that is likely to be destroyed, allowing these heroes to go to Earth 616 with the other heroes ahead of Avengers Doomsday. While this is a spoiler for the film, it has been widely speculated, and the fact that the Fantastic Four have been announced to feature in Avengers Doomsday already suggests that something significant must occur for both universes to clash. With such a conspicuous entrance to the sacred timeline, the Fantastic Four are likely to be greeted by Earth's heroes and defenders, including the new Avengers and Sam Wilson's Avengers, which would be an excellent launching point for Avengers: Doomsday. Beyond what is on screen, this film is heavy on deeper meaning and symbolism, which is unusual for an MCU film. Mental health, despair, and anxiety are major themes in the film. Bob is not only someone who has had horrible childhood events that have left him with a shattered mind, but the other heroes on the squad have all failed. They all experience profound sadness, shame, and guilt, but they also want to overcome their pain and create a better future. With this in mind, the idea of darkness and void appears more frequently than just to relate to the film's villain. And this emptiness can only be filled when these people band together, build strong bonds, and create a community for themselves, allowing them to heal and improve, as witnessed throughout Thunderbolts.
That concludes our review for today, but the discussion is far from over. For more, leave a comment, hit like, and subscribe for more videos. Keep the magic of movies alive until the next time. Signing off from FK Bytes.